Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're doing something a little bit different and looking at 2023 model year Mopar vehicles that the United States and Canada do not offer for purchase. So these are found in various countries globally instead. Across the world, companies like Stellantis have to target different groups of people and countries that might have different emissions regulations, types of vehicles, higher gas prices, different target market, and other factors that we just don't have in the United States and Canada. So while these vehicles might not necessarily be desired here in North America, it's still really cool to check out what Stellantis is offering in these other countries. So we'll cover a mix of 5 vehicles, one each from Chrysler, Dodge, Fiat, Jeep, and Ram. So let's get right into it. So we'll start with one of my favorites, and that would be the 2022 Chrysler 300 SRT. This is the 2015 and up 300 SRT, which has been available from 2015 until the present day in various regions across the world, most notably in the Middle East and Australia, actually 16 countries in total, just not in the United States or Canada. There aren't too many, with the SRT selling less than 600 times globally each year after 2014. The model has been gradually getting cancelled, however it is still available for 2022 in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates. The 300 SRT has a facelift, with new features such as adaptive cruise control and forward collision warning, a restyled front and rear fascia, new black and silver mesh chrome grille, 4-inch exhaust tips, 20 by 9-inch forged alloy wheels, 4-piston Brembo brakes in all 4 corners, active damping suspension, and a much better Uconnect system. Under the hood is the 6.4-liter Hemi V8 engine, the same found in the Dodge Charger and Challenger Scat Packs, Durango 392, and Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT, but for whatever reason it's rated for 469 horsepower over there. Unlike the previous 2012 to 2014 Chrysler 300 SRT8 with the 5-speed auto, this one has the upgraded ZF 8-speed automatic. The interior continues with enough features to truly call this a luxury sedan, with heated and ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, heated and cooled cup holders, a 19-speaker Harman Kardon green edge system, leather and suede seats, and a lot more. The price tag starts around 252,000 dirhams, which would be $68,600 in USD. After Chrysler, let's move on to Dodge, and that would be the Dodge Journey. Of course, we can all remember the original Dodge Journey, as it was a very popular midsize crossover offered from 2009 to 2020 before it got discontinued. This Journey is just for the Mexican market, and actually it's based on a Chinese vehicle, the Trumpchi GS5. The Trumpchi GS5 is a compact crossover produced by the Guangzhou Automobile Group, also known as GAC. If you're wondering, the Chinese GAC Group has a 50-50 joint venture with the former FCA or Fiat Chrysler automobiles, so that's where this relationship comes from. So essentially that Trumpchi GS5 is being sold as a rebadged Dodge in Mexico. Over the last 3 months of 2021, the Journey sold 2,209 units, and it's back again as a 2022 model. This new Journey is a smaller 2-row crossover, and Dodge did a really good job of covering up the Trumpchi GS5 styling and giving it some Dodge vibes instead. It has a modern-looking Dodge grille similar to the ones found on the Durango and Challenger, creating a unique front end that really works well with the vehicle. The rear tries to incorporate some type of racetrack taillight bar like the other Dodges, but doesn't quite nail the look. The Journey is available in 6 colors: shiny copper, granite, bright white, silver, bright blue, and gloss black. As for the models, there are 3 offerings: SXT, Sport, and GT. Inside, you'll see the highest trim level on screen, the GT, but the interior is still very modern and way more impressive than the previous Journey was. Dodge added some piano black accents and a leather-wrapped T-shifter with softer touch materials. Sport and GT models get faux leather heated and ventilated front seats with a 10-way power-adjustable driver's seat and a panoramic sunroof standard. There's also a 360-degree surround camera and a few safety features. Every model gets an 8-inch touchscreen, but it's not Uconnect based, but rather a system from the Chinese vehicle with stuff like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's still a utility vehicle and does have one of the largest cargo spaces in this class, and you can choose either a 60/40 rear bench or reclining seats that can fold, leaving the floor flat. Moving on to performance, under the hood there is just one engine offered, a 1.5-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder with an output of 169 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. That's paired with an Aisin 6-speed automatic transmission with engine stop-start and natural control. The engine features a Borg-Warner electronically controlled turbocharger and Bosch high-pressure injection system. The standard wheels are 18 inches, but the GT moves you up to 19 inches. As for the suspension, this Journey has a McPherson independent front and multi-link rear setup with hydraulic bushings to really dampen noise and vibration from the road. Next, we'll move on to the Jeep Commander, also known as the Jeep Meridian in India. This is a mid-sized crossover SUV that's produced by Jeep since 2021. It's based on the second generation Compass, but lengthened to offer 3-row seating and mainly marketed in emerging markets such as Latin America and India. It's a pretty new vehicle as it was introduced in Brazil in August 2021 and in India just a few months ago in April of 2022, so it's basically positioned above the Compass. We'll focus on the Brazilian version where it's offered in 4 trim levels, Limited and Overland, each with a Turbo Flex and Turbo Diesel option. Prices are shown on screen in Brazilian reals, and converted to US dollars, that will range from $40,000 to $55,000. As Jeep Brazil said, the Renegade and Compass were both a huge hit in Brazil, selling over 600,000 units combined, giving Jeep over 20% market share in SUVs. So Jeep wanted to build on the success of those two vehicles and release something bigger and better with this 3-row Commander. It's got the typical Jeep styling, with sleek headlights seamlessly flowing into the 7-slot grille. The Jeep DNA can also be seen from the wheel arches and the body lines. The rear end has a horizontal light bar connecting the taillights. Jeep offers 6 main colors: Polar White, Granite Gray, Billet Silver, Jazz Blue, Deep Brown, and Carbon Black, and there's a 7th brand new color exclusive to this model only, which is called Slash Gold. The Overland versions get a black roof, 19-inch wheels, and body-colored moldings. As for the seats, they can be folded 8 different ways, while the second and third row seats are reclining. There is 63 cubic feet of capacity with all the seats lowered, 24 with 5 passengers, and 8.3 with all 7 passengers. The rest of the interior has a high level of refinement, with leather seats with suede accents, visible stitching, and the Jeep logo embroidered on the Limited trim. There are 3 color options for the interior finish: black, brown, and gray. The suede and leather upholstery also continue onto the dashboard. Jeep also decided to scatter 9 Easter eggs inside and outside the vehicle, which is a really nice touch. The technology is up to speed as well, with a 10.1-inch Full HD touchscreen with built-in navigation, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, and a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster. Standard on all the versions comes advanced driver assistance systems, like adaptive cruise control, collision alert, automatic braking, drive fatigue detector, speed plate recognition, park assist, and even more. A premium 450-watt 9-speaker Harman Kardon system comes with the Overland models, as does the Alexa personal assistant from Amazon, which can do tasks like closing the windows, turning on the engine, or looking for restaurants nearby as examples. In terms of performance, as mentioned, there are Turbo Flex and Turbo Diesel engines offered on both the Limited and Overland. The Turbo Flex is marketed as T270, and this has a 1.3-liter Turbo Flex engine with 182 horsepower and 199 pound-feet of torque with a 6-speed automatic transmission. This engine can only be had with front-wheel drive. The Turbo Diesel is a 2-liter engine marketed as the TD380, and that has 170 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque, and comes with all-wheel drive and a 9-speed automatic transmission. The 4x4 system includes 3 modes: sand/mud, snow, and auto, as well as hill descent control. The Commander also features Jeep off-road pages with information such as degree of vertical and lateral inclination, selected traction system, and differential lock status. So the power output is pretty much the only area where the Commander really lags behind North American Jeep vehicles, but otherwise it's a really nice ride. Now let's move on to Ram. Many Ram fans in North America have been waiting for the brand to bring back another midsize pickup, as there hasn't been one since the Dodge Dakota was last produced in 2011. Latin Americans haven't had to wait nearly as long, as the Ram 1000 debuted in late 2018. 2022 offers the Bighorn trim and the off-road Rebel model, the first time a Rebel has been available on anything other than a Ram 1500. The Bighorn can be had with a Night Edition model with black accents and a sporty look, or an upscale look with the Chrome Appearance package. The Bighorn is currently available in Chile, the Dominican Republic, Panama, and Peru, and will be added for Costa Rica and Salvador. The Rebel 1000 is only available in Chile right now. These 2022 Ram 1000s get a new grille and hood design, bolder lower front fascia, and have aggressive LED headlights and fog lights. They're offered in 9 exterior colors, including ambient white, Colorado red, billet silver, jazz blue, deep brown, tribal red, granite crystal, carbon black, and polar white. The Bighorn gets 16-inch alloy wheels, while the Rebel has 17-inch wheels. Inside, Ram tried to make the 1000 interior more like the Ram 1500, with a new instrument panel, center console, and leather upholstery for the seats. The cheaper Bighorn receives a full digital cluster, leather seats and leather-wrapped steering wheel, rear camera and park sense sensors, dual-zone AC, and the 8.4-inch Uconnect 5 touchscreen. For more money, the Rebel does get more features, like an 8-way power driver's seat, front parking sensors, more safety features, leather seats with red stitching and Rebel text embroidering, and the optional new 10.1-inch Uconnect 5 touchscreen. As for the performance, the Bighorn gets the 1.8-liter e-torque inline 4-cylinder with 139 horsepower and 139 pound-feet of torque on ethanol, or 135 horsepower and torque on gasoline, paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. And all the Bighorns are front-wheel drive only. The Rebel is the 4x4 model and steps up to a 2-liter multi-jet 2 turbo diesel 4-cylinder, and that has 170 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. The Rebel also has a ZF Source 9-speed automatic. The Rebel adds hill descent control, a crankcase protector, and an integrated front bumper skid plate for off-roading. We'll finish off the video with the Fiat Cronos, which was introduced in 2018, and this sells in Brazil and Argentina. Believe it or not, it was the second best-selling passenger car in Argentina in 2020, and it became the best-sold car in the entire country in 2021. Based on the Fiat Argo hatchback, this is more of a compact sedan, with a 99.3-inch wheelbase and a length of 171.9 inches. This is simply meant to be a cheap economical vehicle, and it is priced as such between 80 to 90,000 Brazilian reals, which is between 15,500 to 17,500 in USD. Standard equipment includes stability and traction control, 7-inch multimedia center with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, fog lamps, rear parking sensor, and digital speedometer. Upgrades include a rear view camera, an electrochromatic interior mirror, automatic folding mirrors, and side airbags. Performance is what you'd expect from a cheaper vehicle. The base engine is a 1.3-liter GSE Firefly inline 4-cylinder, and that will run on either gas or ethanol, with an output of 109 horsepower and 103 pound-feet of torque. The weight of the vehicle is around 2,500 pounds. If you're curious, like I was, 0 to 60 happens in 11.5 seconds with a 17.5 second quarter mile and a top speed of just 108 miles per hour. That gets paired with either a 5-speed manual or automatic transmission. The other engine option would be that 1.8-liter e-torque inline 4 that we mentioned, with 139 horsepower and 139 pound-feet of torque, and that gets either a 5-speed manual or 6-speed auto paired to it. This one is just a bit quicker, 0 to 60 in 9.7 seconds, and the quarter mile in 16.7 seconds, with a top speed of 119 miles per hour. So the Cronos wouldn't be beating too many vehicles on the road, but it would be the perfect competition for those 2.7-liter V6 Chargers. New for 2022, Fiat is also releasing a special edition HGT version to the market to try to attract more attention to this vehicle. They are building just 550 units in either Alaskan White, Silverstone Gray, or Monte Carlo Red, and the price is roughly 3 million Argentine pesos, or 26,000 in USD. I'll admit that this HGT looks really good with gloss black logos and badges, a gloss black grille and side mirrors, body color door handles, a deck lid spoiler, piano black roof, and 17-inch wheels. Inside there is a dark theme as well, with eco leather seats, special floor mats, black chrome bezels, a digital instrument cluster, and an automatic climate control. The engine is that 1.8-liter with a 5-speed manual. So I actually think a vehicle like this would do really well in North America, change up the powertrain a bit, maybe throw the 3.6-liter Pentastar or even the 2-liter Hurricane in here, and you have a faster car that looks really sporty and is also very small and compact, which is what a lot of people are moving towards these days, especially with the gas prices. So that's the end of this video on 2022 Mopar vehicles that the US and Canada do not get. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think and which one was your favorite down in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.